Okay, so today is 30 seconds. Okay, I'll go another way. Okay, so since my watch is having a malfunction and it needs to update and do all that stuff, I guess I could just use my phone. So it is January 2024, which means 6 years and 5 months ago, in August 2017, is when I got interested in becoming a vegan. I got interested because I watched a few documentaries on Netflix. I think I watched Forks Over Knives and then What the Health. And those two things right there made me go, maybe I could be vegan. You know what? Yeah, it'd be good for my health. Let me look into it. So now if we fast forward to June 2018, which is 5 years and 7 months ago, that's when I hardcore started being vegan. I took basically August 2017 to June 2018 to learn veganism. I didn't know anything about veganism at all. I was literally going cold turkey learning. So within that time frame of me learning about being vegan and then actually deciding to become 100% vegan, I had to learn what fake meat was. I had to learn about all the things you couldn't eat, what you could eat, how things tasted, like what brands I did like, what brands I didn't like. One thing I hated was vegan cheese. Vegan cheese will forever be my most hated thing ever. But in June 2018, the reason I started taking it dead serious and went 100% vegan was because of my drinking incident that happened. With that drinking incident, that was when I was like, all right, I'm taking vegan, I'm cutting it out. I don't care, because there's always an excuse. There's always an excuse to cheat, always. It would always be, oh, well, man, they don't have anything but fries here. I'm just gonna get this burger. Or, I've been eating so good for a couple weeks, I could just eat this piece of chicken. Or I could, you know, they don't have anything else here, so I gotta eat meat. I was like, no, I'm cutting all that out. I'm 100% going vegan. No matter if the restaurant doesn't have vegan food at all, I just won't eat. That was my mindset. So July 2022 is when I stopped being vegan after 4 years and 1 month of being strictly vegan, not eating any animal products whatsoever. Zero. I decided to stop being vegan, and that was 1 year and 6 months ago. And I'll tell you why. Now, being vegan was great. I mean, it was a real challenge, and I like having these little challenges in my life to see if I could do something, because so many people are forever like, oh, I could never not eat meat. Oh, I could never not do dairy. And I'm just like, I can literally do whatever I put my mind to if I want to do it. People always say they can't do things. So being vegan was also like a little challenge for me, but I mean, it was dope and I don't regret it at all. I actually really liked it, and I love the challenge of like going places and trying to find new food and trying to find vegan food and trying new vegan food and what new recipes. Now, what I didn't like about it is there's, depending on where you go, there's no vegan options whatsoever. I mean, in Michigan, there is no vegan places. There was maybe like 2 or 3 restaurants in the entire city that just had vegan options. Not just vegan restaurants, vegan options. In San Diego, it was a lot easier, but most of my time I was vegan, I wasn't in San Diego. I ended up leaving San Diego. So I had a big challenge trying to eat, and also vegan cheese is just whack. Now, the main reason I stopped being vegan is because I love trying new food. Food is by far one of my most favorite things in the world. I love trying new food, and there was multiple times that I missed out on trying new food. And I will give you one story to articulate that perfectly. It's my first time in Thailand, and I'm with two of my good friends. We are walking and we are getting ready to get in a taxi to go watch a Muay Thai fight. We're walking to get in the taxi. We're all pretty hungry. We've been drinking, and you know how that hunger hits. We look to the side, and there's a lady selling chicken. Obviously, I don't eat chicken because I'm vegan at this time, but my two friends I'm with went and got the chicken. We got in the taxi. They both go to take a bite of the chicken, and it's like dead silent. And then they both, one's in the front seat, one's behind the driver, and they look at each other. And he's like, bro, this chicken's really good. And I'm like, you know, I'm just sitting there minding my business. And I have one friend who always supports me and never, ever would push something on me that I was like, I'm vegan, bro. I mean, it doesn't matter. And he's just like, okay, cool, bro, you know. He looked at me and he said, bro, I know you're vegan. I'm just letting you know though, right now, right now would be the time. If you were gonna do it, right now would be the time. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good, I'm good. That whole ride on the way to the Muay Thai fight, they talked about how that was the best chicken they've ever had in their life. They're both half black. So I know that they've had some chicken in their life. I was going to the Dominican Republic with one of my best friends. We arrive and his family spoke no English, none, like hello. That's like the only English they spoke. I barely speak any Spanish, like literally enough to like maybe order some food and like maybe order a drink and like maybe get from point A to point B, depending on how good their English is, but I'm not that good of a Spanish speaker. We walked in the door, okay, we walked in the door. As soon as we walk in the door, his mom already had plates of food set on the table. And they're like, oh, sit down, sit down. They grab our bags, walk off, and then we sit down at the table, and my friend is like, oh, bro, don't worry, hold on, I'm gonna tell them you're vegan. And I'm like, bro, there's no way. You know what? I'm done being vegan because I can't keep missing out on cultural experiences because I want to be vegan. Like, how disrespectful would it look for me to sit down at their home? I don't speak English, so I can't articulate that I'm vegan. It's just, I would just look like I'm refusing the food. And that to me would be very disrespectful because I don't want to show up to somebody's house, they cook for me, and then I refuse the food because it's not what I eat. That's when I was like, all right, I'm done being vegan. I'm just gonna eat whatever I want and I'll live life like that. I can do whatever I want. I mean, it's my life. I feel like me talking about being vegan, I should eat some vegan food today. Okay, so I had no idea that this dish was that, I guess you could say special, but hey, I'm not playing, man. I knew better than to come here and try to get some fake meat or something. This is what I'm talking about. When you eat vegan stuff, you gotta eat actual all vegan stuff. Don't be trying to switch it up with fake meat and, oh, this is what he was saying. I had silverware right here. But yeah, don't be trying to switch it up with fake meat and stuff. Go ahead and eat some real vegan stuff. All vegan ingredients. Let me see what this is hitting on. I'm kind of excited, I ain't gonna lie. I think it has edamame, peanuts. I don't even know what's in it so far. Cabbage, peppers, and then hot peppers. If you're ever near a broccoli revolution, a Burmese tea leaf salad. I need time alone on this one. Thanks for watching.